2023 NCAA championships going down in Austin, Texas on the campus of the University of Texas. Last time the NCAAs were here was 2019, and we saw fireworks at that championships. We're going to see some again this weekend. So let's take a look at some of these events. They're going to be kicking off on Wednesday. Just going to go through the events, give my predictions, talk about some of the highlights. First off, on the women's side, Julien, Alfred. In my opinion, she's going to win the 1-2 double. She might win a couple other events later on. We'll talk about that, but she is probably the favorite, the clear favorite in the 100 meters, definitely the favorite as well in the 200. I'm looking at her to potentially even break the NCAA record in that 100 meter dash, right? 10.75 seconds set by Sha'Carri Richardson back in 2019, actually on this same track. So I'm looking to see if Julien Alfred can kind of not only replicate that, but surpass it. She's run a windy 10.72 this year and also a windy 10.74 this year. So she has the chops. She's been breaking collegiate records since indoors. I'm looking for her to do that in the 100 meter dash and then also in the 200 as well. The 200 is going to be a little bit tougher, but she has the NCAA lead. There's a lot of women who are in the field, but I'm looking at Julien Alfred to get that double. In the 100, I think Mackenzie Long is going to get second place there. And then third place, Ezine Abba, also from Texas on her home track. I think she's going to get third place. For the 200, Mackenzie Long, I think she's going to double up just like Julien Alfred, but 2 second places, 200 second place. And then third place, Kavona Davis in the 200 from Texas. I think she's going to get that third place there. Now, women's 400 meters, this is the Britton Wilson show. Britton Wilson is going to win the double in the 400 and the 400 meter hurdles. We're talking about an athlete that is a once in a generation talent, right? This is a woman who has been absolutely dominant since the past couple years. Last year, indoors this year, broke the NCAA record, not too far off the world indoor record in the 400. And now she's already broke the NCAA record outdoors in the 400. I think a couple of her times have been faster than the previous NCAA 400 meter record. So Britton Wilson, she's going to take the 400 meters here. Definitely going to potentially run sub 49. I know that everyone is saying that she's going to run 48 seconds. She has the capabilities to do so, but let's not sleep on how tough 48 seconds is. I think Britton Wilson will be able to break that barrier though, so I'm going to see. I don't think she's going to break the American record though, that 48.7 from Sonia Richards-Ross back in 2006. I don't think she's going to hit that, but 48.9 is very, very possible, and I think she's going to hit that this weekend. But got to look at Rashida Adeleke from Texas. This is her home track. She's run 49 seconds this year as well. She is going to be a problem. I think she has some longer term implications of the talent that she's going to be able to put on, just like Britton Wilson is going to dominate in the 400 meter hurdles, along with, Sydney McLaughlin and Febke Bowl. But I'm looking at Rashida Adeleke to really throw down here. She's going to get second place in my opinion, but she might be close to that 49 second barrier as well, just pushing Britton Wilson to the edge. Don't sleep on her. This is her home track. She's really just been getting going in the 400, right? So keep a lookout for Adeleke. Third place, I think that Jamisha Arnold is going to be able to get third place from Texas A&M. So amazing women's 400 meter there. So amazing women's 400 meters that we're going to see here. 400 meter hurdles, like I said, Britton Wilson is going to dominate here. Now, she only has a couple minutes. I think it's like 30 or 40 minutes between the 400 and the 400 meter hurdles. It might actually be shorter than that, but I think not only is she going to be able to win, but I actually think that she can break the NCAA record, that 52.75 set by Sydney McLaughlin back in 2018. Yes, she's going to have short amount of rest, but Britton Wilson, again, is a once-in-a-generation talent, and if anyone can do it, she can. In my personal opinion, Britton Wilson is going to go sub 52 seconds later on this year. So I think at NCAA, she can very well break that NCAA record, and it's very likely that she's going to go pro. I think she really wants to make sure she cements herself, gets that record, runs like 52.6 or 52.5, and then goes off into the pro landscape. So look out for Britton Wilson in the 400 meter hurdles. Masai Russell, she's probably going to get second place. She's run 55 this year, so she's been very, very consistent. And then I'm looking at Vanessa Watson to get the third place. So women's 400 meter hurdles, Britton Wilson is going to dominate there. Onto women's 100 meter hurdles. This is going to be a very, very stacked race. 3 women are in the mix. 3 of them have already run super fast. Of course, Masai Russell has already broken the NCAA record this year at Texas Relays on this track. But in my opinion, Aaliyah Armstrong from LSU, she is going to come up for the win here. She actually came 4th place at the World Championships last year, if I remember correctly, right? Don't sleep on Aaliyah Armstrong. 4th place at that amazing World Championships in Eugene, Oregon. So Aaliyah Armstrong from LSU, she's going to come up for the win. It's going to be very close, but I think Akira Nugent from Arkansas is going to get that second place with Masai Russell in third. Now, it's crazy to say that the NCAA record holder is going to get third, but again, look at how close these women are. Aaliyah Armstrong, Akira Nugent, Masai Russell, they are all just right there. Akira Nugent indoors, she got the NCAA title, and she actually took the NCAA record away from Masai Russell. So we're going to see what actually happens outdoors. Again, Aaliyah Armstrong, Akira Nugent, Masai Russell, that's my top 3. Now, women's 4x1, this is a Texas show. They're on their home track. They've already broken the NCAA record, sub 42 seconds. They might put down something crazy. And if Julien Alfred is running on all cylinders, who knows what time is going to go down. This is only an NCAA team, right? They're not even pros, and they're running sub 42. They're on their home track. Keep a lookout for what they're going to do. Collegiate record is gone once again. On the 4x4 side, though, this is going to be a very close race. I actually think that Texas might take the... I don't know. Very close race between Texas and Arkansas. Arkansas has so many women in the 400 that it's really hard to see them losing, and of course led by Britton Wilson. But Texas has a very, very strong team. Do not sleep on either of those teams. Texas could very well win it, but then Arkansas can also very well win it. I think the NCAA record is gone again in this women's 4x4. Very much looking forward to it. Finally, on the jump side, this is going to be Jasmine Moore's double for a second year in the row. Long jump, triple jump, she's going to get the wins here. Long jump, she's going to get the win. Triple jump, she's going to get the win. And I think she's going to break the NCAA record in both of the events. She's going to surpass 7 meters. She's going to surpass 15 meters. I think Jasmine Moore is really going for something big. Just like Britton Wilson, she may very likely go pro. Who knows? But I think she wants to, cement herself, leave her legacy here. And remember, she missed out on a spot for the Bowerman last year. I don't think she's going to let that go for this year. So she wants that double-double. She wants double NCAA championship titles and records. Keep a lookout for Jasmine Moore. Long jump, though, second place, I think Akilah Smith from Texas is going to get that second place. And then Claire Bryant from Florida, she's going to get the third place. And then the triple jump, again, behind Jasmine Moore, Charisma Taylor. She had an amazing indoor triple jump season, so look out for her to get second place, in my opinion. And then Ruta Lasmane, she's going to get third place. So look out for the women's jumps. This is going to be a huge show for Jasmine Moore. Onto the men's side, in the sprints, 100-meter dash, things get a little bit muddier when we're talking about the sprints on the men's side. But in my opinion, this might be unpopular. Udodi Onwuzurike from Stanford, he is going to get the 100-meter win. He's already run sub 10 seconds this year. Of course, Terrance Jones from Texas Tech, he's been super consistent as well. I mean, kind of up and down. He won indoors. He has some up and downs outdoors, right? Udodi actually beat him at the West Regionals, but we're going to see what actually happens in that men's 100 meters. Udodi Onwuzurike, I think, is going to take the win. Terrance Jones coming up for second. Third place, Favour Ashe. He actually got second place at the NCAAs last year outdoors, so I think he's going to be able to come back and get a third place and get on the top 3 here at NCAAs in that 100-meter dash. 200, this is a massive event. I don't even know. There's so many guys who are in the mix, and it's crazy how much it's gone up and down all the way, but Courtney Lindsey, Texas Tech. Now, I'm going to be honest. This isn't like a solid pick. Courtney Lindsey has been killing it, but there are so many other guys who have really been killing it. I'm picking Courtney Lindsey, though, just a little bit, more consistent to a degree, but we'll see. Courtney Lindsey, Texas Tech, I think he's going to take the win here. And then Udodi. I think Udodi has been the guy as well. Sub 20 already this year as well, so Udodi Onwuzurike, I think he's going to get second. Tarsis Orogot. Now, again, I think that there's so many other guys who are in the mix for the 200, but I'm picking Tarsis Orogot for the third place. So Courtney Lindsey, Onwuzurike, and Orogot, I think they're going to get 1, 2, 3 in that 200. 400, another race that's, kind of up and down in terms of all the guys who are in the mix, but Elijah Godwin, NCAA champion indoors. He's really finally found his footing. He did well at USA's last year. I think he's going to come back and actually get the title again indoors and outdoors here in the 400 meters. But Ryan Willie from Florida, he is right there. 44.2 already this year. Do not sleep on Ryan Willie. And I forgot, the 43-second split that he ran when they broke the NCAA record for Florida, right? So Ryan Willie, I think he's going to get second place. Elijah Godwin, he's been hungry. He's been really, really going for that title. So I think he's going to get the win with Willie right behind. And then Justin Robinson from Arizona State, right? This has been kind of a comeback year for him in a sense, right? In this sense that, he was a high school phenom. He was a star. Everyone was talking about him, and he's finally seeming to, start to put things together. So Justin Robinson, I think, is going to come up for third place in that men's 400. 110-meter hurdles, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know what's going on here, but this was so hard to pick. Cordell Tinch, he runs D2. He's already done. He would have been the clear favorite here, but so I'm picking in my top 3 here. Darius, Luff, Caleb Dean, Omotade, Ojora from USC. So that's going to be my top 3 in the men's 110-meter hurdles. 400-meter hurdles, also kind of mixed here. I know that Ayden Owens-Delerme, he actually won, I think it was SECs, and he did really, really well. But I'm looking at Caleb Dean to probably get the win here and doubling up from the 110s to 400-meter hurdles. But Ayden Owens-Delerme, I think he's going to get the second place, with Nathaniel Ezekiel from Baylor getting that third place in the 400-meter hurdles. Again, a little bit of a mixed bag. Nobody's really a standout performer when we're talking about these hurdles. It's a little disappointing, right? You're coming off the years of Grant Holloway and Ry Benjamin, etc., etc. But regardless, these are fields that we got, and let me not downplay anybody in these fields. These are some stacked fields, and all these athletes at NCAA really deserve some great recognition. But on the 4x1s, now LSU, they broke the NCAA record outdoors already. Florida was super, super close. I actually think that things are going to switch. Florida is probably going to take the win here. I think they're going to take the NCAA record away from LSU. This is going to be a close race though, but for whatever reason, I just think Florida might have a little bit extra edge, but this can very well go in the other direction, right? LSU can take the win and they can surpass and, improve their NCAA record. So we're going to see what happens in that 4x1. Very close race, in my opinion, between Florida and LSU. But 4x4 side, this is where we are going to see some fireworks. We're talking about Florida. We're talking about Georgia, Alabama, UCLA, Arizona State. There's so many teams. Even Baylor is in the mix, right? So I think that Florida is going to not only take the win here, but also improve their NCAA record. We're talking about times that could win medals at the World Championships and Olympic Games. These are some insane teams. And then also Georgia, I think they're going to get second place, but they very well could win, right? Don't sleep on Georgia and what they're capable of. Third place, I think Alabama is probably going to take it, right? Coming off the heels of some great performances with Tarsis Orogot and some other guys that they'll probably have at the meet. So look out for that men's 4x4. We're going to see a time that you would have never imagined in the NCAA. So look out for these guys. On the field event side, long jump, triple jump, I am loving the long jump. I think Carey McLeod from Arkansas is going to take the win here. These guys have been jumping very, very well from indoors to out. So Carey McLeod, I probably think he's going to take the win. Wayne Pinnock from Arkansas as well. He's probably going to get second place, go for a little 1-2 punch there. But this is hard. I mean, Jeremiah Davis, he could take the win as well, right? He was jumping insane all indoor season. He's been jumping well outdoors. He couldn't take the win, but I have him for third place. Don't let me downplay Cameron Crump from Mississippi State. He also is in the mix. I think these four really have separated themselves from the rest of the field when we're talking about the men's long jump. But, those are probably my picks for the top four. Finally, triple jump, Jaydon Hibbert. He may very well go on to do something insane. The short run up, right? He's taking like 12 steps. From what I heard at regionals, he was taking, less than 12 steps. Who knows? But he might be in 18-meter range. I don't want to predict 18 meters because that's really, really exclusive, right? There's only a certain amount of people in history who have ever jumped 18 meters. But he's close, right? He is close. He's already broken the NCAA record outdoors. He could very well not only break the record again, which he likely will, but again, 18 meters, very much in the conversation. We'll see. But Jaydon Hibbert, clear favorite, looking at Russell Robinson from Miami to get second place, and then Owens from Virginia to get that third place. So those are just my predictions for the NCAA championships that are going down, right? Starting this week and then all throughout the weekend. Going to be an amazing, amazing meet in Texas, in Austin, Texas, right? We know that Austin, Texas is crazy in terms of times. It's also crazy in terms of the wind, hoping the wind kind of dies down, but it's going to be very, very hot. So regardless, we're going to see some amazing performances. Let me know what you're looking forward to at these NCAA championships, and if you think we're going to see some records, if you think we're going to see some upsets, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back again next time. Thanks for watching.